Hi, everyone.
This is Munchosaurus.
Hi.
She's one of my very loud children who you always hear in the background. So now you have a face to match to the ruckus.
Well, bye.
Bye. I love you.
Love you too.
Please close the door. Okay. October 22nd. Staying present. I am, as all mortals are, unable to be patient. Oh good, it's not just me. Actually, I am pretty patient. But you know how I learned that? You know how I got to be patient? Because you're just not patient by nature. No. See, the first mistake was praying for God to give me patience. Don't do that. Because there's really only one way that you get patience, and that is to continuously be put in situations where you have no choice except to be patient. And that's that. That's it. So, word to the wise, don't ever pray for patience. Oh, by the way, that poem was Pablo Neruda. I have a cat over here trying to tear up all kinds of things. It is so difficult to wait, and yet nothing short of patience can give us access to the nature of wholeness. In part, this is because the mystery of life in its totality is incomprehensible, and what can be understood often speaks in a language so slow that we seldom stick around long enough to hear it. As the great Chilean poet Pablo Neruda confirms, patience is a gift that waits beneath our very human agitation. Yet, only through the incredibly difficult effort of staying present will life's forces reveal to us their powers of oneness. I recently went to the ocean and listened much of the night to the surf. And the next morning, I was surprised to see that the tide had receded to reveal a cliff that had been submerged. I was now able to walk on what revealed itself out into the sea, and the water rising about me, spraying and slapping what normally can't be seen, made me realize it is the same with our pain. For only when we can outwait the dark will the sharpness of experience recede like a tide to reveal what has survived beneath it all. Often what seems tragic, if looked at long enough, reveals itself as part of a larger transformation. I also remember coming upon a clearing in the woods so densely overgrown that it felt depressing, for nothing seemed capable of getting through. Something in my own makeup resembled this and made me return there several times. But it was finally in the winter, without its leaves, that this same clearing undressed itself as a magnificent bed of light that happened to be on the crest of a beautiful hill. It humbled me to realize that winter can be freeing too, and that I am often overgrown with memories and reasons and twigs of mind that block me from the light. So often in our agitation and impatience, we hurry off, annoyed and troubled, in search of love or peace, never imagining that where we first looked is now letting light through or sprouting its truth. It takes months for a crabapple to shake the crab and find the apple, and even longer for joy to split its human bark. And I'm going to say amen to that right there. Going to get a little personal for a moment. So my husband and I have been married for just over 15 years now, and we have been separated a couple times. It's been rough. We have put ourselves through stuff. We have put each other through stuff. I have filed for divorce. It was just nasty at some points. But I think, like the crabapple, it's taken its time. Or like that winter forest that Mark found himself in, that beautiful clearing that once the trees lost their leaves, the light shined through. And I feel like that is where we are now in our marriage, finally, after all this time. Like, we still butt heads, and we are still very much who we are and believe what we believe, but we are softening to each other, I think. I see it in him, and I know I feel softer towards him. We might make it. We'll make it. We're fine. We just butt heads a lot. But I think as much as we butt heads, we love in equal or greater amount. And so at the end of the day, there's nobody else I want to spend my life making miserable, you know? Sorry, babe. Love you if you're watching or listening. It would be great if it was easier, but it might also be kind of boring. Now, don't take that as a challenge. Don't be this whole like, hold my beer. No, that's not what I'm asking for. Maybe we're getting older and we're mellowing. Who knows? Maybe that's what it takes. Okay. Mindful moment. Breathe deeply and center yourself in the dense woods of your heart. Go to the clearing from which you understand yourself. Sit beneath the many memories and reasons and feelings that have grown like leaves in your heart. Feel how the record of what you've lived through keeps the light from getting through. Ooh. Without analyzing or becoming nostalgic, without thinking at all, breathe deeply and let your breath release a light-blocking leaf of heart. Let your deep, centered breathing be a soft wind that starts to strip your heart free. There it is. There's Mark Nepo with all that good stuff that we love. The stuff that keeps us coming back every day. I hope you are doing all your things, trying to meditate, trying to journal, trying to segment intention, and definitely speaking to the water. I feel like that's the biggest one, and I don't feel like doing it right now. Honestly, because I can't think of anything. It happens. So please forgive me. I just am not in the... I'll do it later. I just don't want to do it now. And this dog smells horrible, so I want to get away from him as soon as possible. I want to get him off my bed. Have a great day.